Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please click on like and subscribe. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over some vinyl cornhole board covers that I bought off of Amazon and let you know whether I think they're worth it or not, whether they stick good, and I'll put a link in the description to the covers that I bought. So what I'm doing now is I'm prepping the surface. If you don't have a good clean surface, the vinyl's not going to stick. The glue that comes with them, if you've got dirt or anything loose on top of this, it's going to stick to the dirt and not stick to the wood. So they're going to peel right off. So I'm doing is prepping the surface, making sure I got a good clean surface for everything to attach to. If you want these to be perfectly smooth, you need to put a coat of poly or a coat of lacquer on these and smooth it out. So in my case, I'm not too worried about being super smooth underneath, but you will see the wrinkles come through from the wood below. Since it's plywood, there's a lot of little grooves and stuff, and it's hard to sand plywood perfectly smooth. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the cover and I'm taping it in place because I'm basically going to peel the top half off, stick the top half on, and then peel the bottom half off and stick it on afterwards. Now the covers I bought are about a ½ inch, maybe a ¼ inch overlapping on the sides and the same on the top. So this is a standard 12 by 24 board. So I've got a little bit of lap over the edge. So when I put the tape on there, you'll see I folded the tape back against the board. I didn't actually pull the vinyl tight to the board, so it's just basically keeping it from sliding out of place. So when I peel the top half back, I cut the bottom piece off so I can lay it down. Now when you're laying this down, don't push firmly at the beginning, because if you stick or wrinkle, you want to be able to pull it back up a little bit before you actually press it down. And I'm basically working my way up. If you have two people, this is a lot easier because you have one person hold that corner. I keep having to move myself. But if you're doing it by yourself, make sure you take your time. That way you don't stick it to itself. If you stick it to itself, you're probably going to ruin the vinyl. It will not come off very easy at all, if it does come off at all. So I'm basically smoothing the bubbles out here. I'm pushing them out to the outside edges, and then from the inside I just pushed them towards the hole in the middle. Once I get the top part stuck real good, I'm going to peel the tape off, and we're going to do the same thing to the bottom. I'm going to fold the bottom half up. We're going to peel off the paper on the backing, and then we're going to stick it on. Now you don't have to do this in half and half, and if I do them again next time, I'll probably do actually just the top quarter, because by doing the top quarter I can get it stuck on there tight enough that when I pull, as you pull down, where you put a little tension on it, and it'll actually make it nice and tight. Now I'm taking just a razor blade out of a cutting knife, and I'm trimming the edge off. Now I've got the blade turned back a little bit towards my leg, if you can see that, to put a slight angle in there, because I don't want to dig into the wood. I want to glide the edge of the blade across the wood while I'm pulling that off. And just take your time when you're cutting this, because if you cut deep or if you slip, you're going to ruin your vinyl also. So just work your way around. And then for the top part where the hole is, what you want to do is you want to find the center of the hole. If you're pushing down with the spreader like I did, you'll actually see where the hole is. Make a small insert, make sure you're lifting up on it, and just again, same thing, ride the edge of the blade around with the bevel of your hole cut. So that's my finished result. Now this particular vinyl, there's no bubbles in it. It went on really well. It sticks very good. When you get up close to it, you can see there's some rippling in there with the light hitting it, but that's the vinyl itself. I'm assuming that's the way it was printed. Not super expensive, so you kind of get what you pay for, but there's no bubbles in it.